Cause I can, motherfucker, cause I can. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Mind your business, mind your business. No, you shut up. Back the fuck up. Woo! What's up, everybody? This is Wild Ronnie back again with another video. You know what I'm saying? Wild Ronnie. I am back again with another video. That's how I should say it. Let me calm down for a second. I'm getting a little. Control yourself. Mr. Majors, control yourself. Okay. Oh, dear. Hello, mate. Gnarly dude. Look. The title of the video is true. I meant what I said, and I was going to say that whether the Golden State Warriors lost last night or not. Because I know who's going to make it to the playoffs. That I won't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're looking at the title is real. Golden State Warriors will win the motherfucking championship. If Steve Kerr does the right thing. But I'm going to get into that in a second. Like I said, this is Wild Ronnie for those for those of you that is new to the channel, you know what I'm saying? First time seeing me, I got a whole lot of other videos. Watch them, check them out, you know what I'm saying? If you like that, then subscribe, hit that like button, share, you know, spread the word, baby. Oh yeah, grab the hammers, easy now, easy. Grab the hammers, easy, down boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, you know what I'm saying? I'm making videos all the time, doing I gotta get crazy. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get it up. Oh, there we go. That's good. I hit the damn thing when I do it. It's good like that. It's good. Maybe not. Okay, there we go. Woo! So, what I was trying to say before I did all that stuff is the Golden State Warriors will win a championship. It depends on Steve Kerr, though. And first of all, I like the matchup that we got going against Houston. We was 3-2 against Houston this season. You know what I'm saying? We played real good against them, despite them being taller than us and everything. It would have been better for us to get them than get the 6th seed and go against the Lakers. Lakers ain't playing no games right now. And even though the main person that really causes trouble with the Lakers was Anthony Davis for a couple years. Anthony Davis, we had no answers for Anthony Davis. But he gone now. And we have a lot of success against Luka Doncic, slowing him down. One person that always gets his shit going against us is Austin Reeves. That motherfucker always get a wide open three. Always just. I can't stand him. I ain't gonna say I can't stand him, but so it worked out good for us getting, in my opinion, Houston, a young team. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking at Fred VanVleet as that much of a threat, like he's gonna put up 30 on us every night. Dylan Brooks definitely ain't doing shit. Every time we play Houston, I don't ever see Jalen Green, I think that's his name, do shit. And I don't even know who else they got. I don't pay attention to that team. I don't know who else they got, you know what I'm saying? All I know is the coach was a bad motherfucker, but that's another story. He gonna cheat on Nia Long, but I ain't gonna get into that. Her fine ass Nia all night long. How you cheat on Nia Long? That's first off, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I ain't gonna get into his personal business, man. It's about basketball. It's about the sport. And to keep it at basketball, we will whip that ass. But Steve Kerr got to play Jonathan Kuminga. Jonathan Kuminga, before Jimmy Butler got there, was your second best player. He was one of your more consistent players. He was the main guy averaging points coming off the bench. Buddy Hield for the first 10 games of the season was doing good. Then after that, he sucked for the rest of the fucking season. Control yourself. Okay. But, you know, Buddy Hield, you play him, he give you maybe 5 points. He don't do much. You know what I'm saying? His 3-point shot is off. He's decent at defending, I guess. But look, Kuminga's a great defender. He adds size because you guys are small. You want to have Draymond as a center, and he ain't that much taller than Steph Curry. He's 6'5", motherfucker. Like, what the fuck is he gonna do against some Houston boys that's big? You know what I'm saying? And you little, you gonna get in foul trouble real easy doing that. But besides that, you gotta play Jonathan Kuminga. Jonathan Kuminga was your second best player. Then he misses 31 games. His first game back with the Warriors, he scores 20 points with Jimmy Butler. So this is my thing. You talking about they can't play together. If you can score 20 points against with Jimmy Butler, you can do that again. And again, and again, and again, and again, and again. It's a coaching thing, man. We would have beat the Clippers the other night if you would have played them. He would have gave you about 10, 15 points off the bench. That was the differential, or whatever you call it. That was the separator. We needed somebody else to step up. And I don't know if I trust Podziemski yet in the playoffs. He hasn't been there yet. Will his shot go away? I don't know. But he does other things too, so I like him. He does other things. And when he's not scoring, he's taking charges and all that stuff. He has cool hair too. Just like me, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, other ladies over there, you know what I'm saying? Straight like that. But besides that though, where am I going with this? Yeah, there we go. Golden State got a good chance against Houston. But like I said, at some point, you're going to have to play Jonathan Kuminga. You got to play your best players, and he has been one of your best players. He has been one of your best players. You got to play one of your best players. So he could be your third leading scorer in all jokes aside. You know, do I think Podziemski can do it? I don't know. Shout out to Moses Moody. Moses Moody has played really good. Moses Moody always plays good in important games or playoff games. He finds a way to get involved, whether it's offensive rebounding, whether it's steals, whether it's good defense, whether it's diving on the ground for loose balls, whether it's jumping out of bounds to save the ball. He does that. And G Santos does that too. I like G Santos. But like I said, Quentin Post and Brandon Podziemski, their 3-point shots is going good, but they're young. They never been in the playoffs before. Is that 3-point shot going to continue? You know Buddy Hield shit ain't going in. Because that motherfucker, man, like I said, at the first 10 games, he was good. Then after that, he was complete dog shit. But I still got faith in Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield seems like a good guy that everybody get along with. So if Steph like you, I like you. And by the way, I'm the third splash brother. I just want y'all to know that. Yeah, I said it loud and proud. Wild Ronnie is the third splash brother. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, this summer, I'm going to get Steph and Clay on the phone together. We're going to have a conversation, try to hash things out. Because Clay don't look right in that goddamn Dallas jersey. Look at his pictures. Every time you see Clay, does he smile? No. He looks mad, angry, pissed. He just looks like he's tired of this shit. You know, so we got to get Clay back to Golden State, man. Let him finish out his career there, man. Like, for real. Like, but like I said, I'm the third splash brother because I motherfucking see it so. You know, nobody going to tell me different. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about that. So I said it. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. So, and another thing, one reason why I love Steph, his mama and his daddy both from Virginia. So he got Virginia roots in him. I'm from Virginia. His mom and pa from Virginia. You know what I'm saying? So, You can say, oh, well, he's from Carolina. He's from Carolina. God damn it. If New Yorkers say this the birthplace of Michael Jordan, even though Michael Jordan left New York 3 days after he was born and moved to North Carolina, he left New York 3 days after he was born, and they claim him, then shit, I'ma claim Steph Curry, motherfucker. His mom and dad from here. Shit. They both went to Virginia Tech. Straight like that. He got Virginia in his veins. Shit. It's probably all his kinfolk and everything is from Virginia. He probably can tell you more about Virginia than I can. And can't too many people tell you more about Virginia than I can. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? I understand this here. I tell you what. Shit. Sure enough when to get down. But here we go. But yeah. So I like the matchup against Houston. You know what I'm saying? I look at OKC, the young team. We've had success against them this year. The young Shea is my dog. I'll fuck with Shea. But I still think we can beat them. I look at Denver. I don't even know that Denver can get past the Clippers because the Clippers are scary. That's the team right there that motherfuckers need to be worried about. I ain't gonna lie to you. I tell you what, the Clippers is a team that can cause some trouble. But the way Kawhi Leonard plays right now, and if he can stay healthy, that's a huge if because the motherfucker always getting hurt. But if he can stay healthy, the Clippers got a good chance. And Ty Lue is the best coach in the NBA. In my opinion, Ty Lue is the best coach in the NBA. So it really depends. It really depends. Can Denver even get past the Clippers? Denver might be a first round exit. You just lost your coach. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a bench. Russell Westbrook sucks. I always said that. I'm not a fan of him. I say it like I know the motherfucker. I don't know. This is just basketball, man. It's just on a basketball level, I don't fuck with you like that. You know? If Jamal Murray do show up and he goes off like he did in the bubble, they got a good chance. You know what I'm saying? But it's too much Jokic and when Jokic go to the bench, everybody make their run and come back. No matter how good Jokic play, when he goes to the bench, the other team make a run. So Denver this is Jokic and the little nuggies. And so it depends on how Jamal Murray step up, but I still don't think they got enough a bench. Michael Porter Jr. he's inconsistent. Aaron Gordon, I like Aaron Gordon, but I mean, come on, bro. I don't know. That's gonna be a good matchup right there. Denver and the Clippers. Hell, what you call is gonna be a good matchup. All these matchups are gonna be good because Minnesota and LeBron and them, that's gonna be a good one too. Ant-Man is the dude, you know, and they got Rudy Gobert that could probably, you know, and the Lakers is kind of small. I'm not really putting my faith in Jackson Hayes. And you know Memphis is gonna beat whoever is the winner of the Sacramento-Dallas game. Memphis is a good team. You know what I'm saying? They gonna beat whoever they go. And in Memphis, I still think it depends on the health of Ja Morant though. But Memphis got a good chance of doing something. I mean, against OKC. Let's not just go ahead and count them out. They got a good chance. And as far as the East Coast, I mean, the East Coast, come on, man. The East Coast is you got Boston and Cleveland, and that's really it. New York can't get past those two teams. And I think my team can beat both of them teams. By the fact, I think my team could beat Cleveland because Cleveland is a young team that ain't never been deep in the playoffs and experience matters. You know what I'm saying? And I think Boston is inconsistent. Boston has times when it's like Jaylen Brown, you take over. Or Boston has times when Jason Tatum, you take over. And it gets too much one-on-one basketball type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just... But I'm going to say I ain't going to get too far ahead. We got to get past the first round. And like I said, Houston is a big team, so I don't know what we're going to do with that. We're going to have to play, somebody more. We're going to have to play our bigs more. You know, size matters. And I mean, that's what my ex-wife said when she left me. That's a little joke, honest joke. But besides that, you know, hopefully we can get past them. You know what I'm saying? You had nobody that could really guard Steph, in my opinion, in that shit. And the way Jimmy Butler has been balling, 2 straight games with over 30 points. I mean, you have no answers for him. Who else is going to step up, though? Is Podziemski been playing real good lately? Is his shot going to continue to fall? Is Quentin Post's shot going to continue to fall? I know Moses Moody going to win the hustle plays. Are they going to play Kuminga? That's a big thing. And if they do, I think they got a chance. I really do. Gary Payton's playing good defense as well. Kevon Looney, I love him to death, but goddamn, he's slow as hell, man. People just go right by him and all he do is foul him. He fouls so much, man, but I love him though. I love him. Good player. Great rebounder. You know, he'll foul you like a motherfucker, though. Lord have mercy, he stay fouling motherfuckers. But, like I said, I was going to talk my shit whether we lost last night or won last night. You know what I'm saying? I was going to talk my shit. I'm not the type of person that talks shit when we winning. I talk shit before the game start, during the game, and after the game. And it can go down however you want. That's just, you know what I'm saying? I talk shit. So, I was going to say the same thing regardless. Even if we would have lost last night, I ain't worried about nothing. I knew we was going to make the playoffs, and I still think we can win. I really do. I love this whole dynamic with Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry and Draymond Green. Draymond Green should probably be Defensive Player of the Year, by the way. He's playing his ass off. But you could find a way to get Jonathan Kuminga in there. And that could set up shit for the future. Dig this though right here. Look. If Jonathan Kuminga do decide to leave this summer because he is a free agent, Paul George wanted to go to the Warriors last year. Ended up going to Philly. Philly didn't even make the play-in tournament. Not the playoffs, the play-in tournament. So maybe they can make a trade for a young 22-year-old versus a 35-year-old and Jimmy Butler. Let's make the Golden State Warriors team the oldest team in history. You get all these 35-year-old motherfuckers. Get a trade for Jonathan Kuminga, who's a great player, by the way, for goddamn Paul George. You know? I mean, Phoenix didn't even make the playoffs this year, and you would think with all the talent they got, but maybe getting Kuminga and somebody else maybe for KD. But KD didn't said it like 1,000 times, I don't want to come back. He's like the estranged wife that left you that just don't want to come back no matter how much you changed. Baby, I love you so much. Just come back to me. I don't want to come back. We need a little bit more time apart. You know, he one of those type of motherfuckers. You know how to go with the girl. Just don't want to come back no matter how much progress you made. You'll give her anything in the world, and she knows it. She just don't want to come back. It's funny now. It ain't funny back in the day, I tell you what. But besides that, you know what I'm saying? Golden State all the way. I done talk, for 20 minutes. So I know I didn't piss people off. You talking too much. You talking too much. Look, my team's going to take it all this year. Let's put some money down. Get in the comment section. Who your team is. Rep your shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. I told all my imaginary friends that Golden State's gonna win this year. They don't believe me, so we got some money, some bets going on. Me and my imaginary friends, we got a whole lot of bets going on around this motherfucker. Y'all join in. Well, I ain't gonna say y'all bet, but you know, get in the comment section. Tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you think. Watch. watch out. Woo! So, y'all enjoy y'all day. Like I said, Golden State all day. That's what I rep. You know what I'm saying? That's my squad. Win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. If we lose this year, we'll be back next year. I guarantee. I tell you what. You know, like I said, if we can get to Paul George alongside with Jonathan Kuminga, Steph Curry, and Draymond, and they ain't got to give up like a Pajemski or some shit. I mean, that's a starting five like a motherfucker right there. We got this. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you get in the comments section, Wiley out.